Oh, I'll sort it out in a minute. Oh.
Yes, you will. And you want 3 more here.
All right. Well, I'm starting here, all right? Bless you. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, Robert. There you go. There we are. It's lovely. Thank you. First arrival.
She's in my, you'll have your share as well then, Eva.
Can we? Yes.
She's very French in hospital. She has been very ill. Before things have lost a lot. Has anything to do with Maureen's lunch?
Yeah.
It is? Oh, good.
Same chair. Okay. Come along then, Bill. Oh, we're all sitting down.
So many of you who were here in the very beginning when the club started. And I'll just tell you briefly how the club started. I could talk for a week about it, but I was just retiring from nursing after 28 years in a job that I adored. Worked in the community for 10 years, And in that time, I realised that people needed to get out instead of keeping them in. That gave me the idea to start a Luncheon Club when I retired. So I started by, first of all, talking to Father Ryan, who sadly cannot be here today. And I told him what my plans were, that I was prepared to get a garage that wasn't in use, to rent it, and asked the owner if I put plugs in and put carpet on the floor. That was, you know, and he said, you don't want to do that. I said, well, I do it, that's what it takes. So he said, I'll try and find a hut that the men sleep in on building sites, because then they dismantle them. He tried, and he said, we can put it up in the car park. That was then decided that that wouldn't be a very practical thing. So the next thing was, he said, a lot of people were complaining to him about the size of the club. There was never enough room for people to sit around. So on that he decided to have it extended with the club in mind, with the Luncheon Club in mind. And David Williams, who I'm thrilled is here today, he was the chairman of the club at the time. And the people who, Tony Evans, who was up in heaven, those were the three people that really worked on the extension of the club, got it going. And this is how it started. It started then with my saying, Father Ryan, when can I get into the club? And he said, well, it's not ready yet. And I said to my husband what I had planned. And I said to him, what I would love to do, I said, if I had a table for at home, that would take about 10 people. And he said to me, oh my dear, how are you going to do that? I said, well, we get it in our dining room. We have this little chicken. He agreed, which has amazed me to this day, that we should ever agree to that. But he wasn't a man that liked people in this room. He knew that my heart was in it. And so he was, so off we went, we bought this table. And it's in the dining room to this day. I started off at home with 3-4 people, just to say I started. Then, one day I said to Father Ryan, yet again, when can I get into the club? He said to me, if you like to go up to the club and see the men that are still working there, I'm sure they'll give you a corner. Well, they gave me a corner of one on the table, and it's in the album, I think, somewhere. One table was Alice and George McQuare, Alice Daly and Mary Brooks. And none of those are here today. 3 of them are up in heaven, and 1 is in St. Joseph's. That's how the club started. Taking it from there. I went out and knocked on their doors, by the way. That's how they came. And from that day on, I didn't have to knock on another door. People just came, asking questions. Some of them I had nursed their husbands or their wives, and they wanted to see if it was the same with Maureen Outley. And of course they came. Then my team came. 1 or 2 are more recent, but the majority are from the very beginning. I can only thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for the support and the loyalty that I was given over those years. Many of you do know that I had a very traumatic time in the last 19 years. Both my sons and my husband are up in heaven looking down, I'm sure. Dear me, I'd like to read out a list of the people who helped, who were helped and supported over those years, who are now in heaven. The first one is Monsignor Buckley. He was a great supporter, a great supporter. There was Tony Evans, Aidan Healy, Connie Craddy, Isabel Coquette, Mary McLaughlin, Bridge Rebel, that's Father Rebel's mother, Morris MacDonald, Eleanor Jackson, who was a fantastic transporter. Up until she was about 93, she drove and brought people to the club. Bridie Mulrennan and Ted Griffiths. Those were the people who are now, and I'm sure if they were here, well. And I'd like to raise a glass also to absolute friends, if you would do that for me. I'll have a glass for them, and I'll have a glass. That's to absolute friends. Absolute friends. Some of you have read a letter going around of our project in Kitui, Kenya. I didn't realise that it was going for 22 years. We were just give and give. In the beginning, we ran the club twice a week. And in that, we used to have, say, 20, we had 32, 35 at one time. We used to sell raffle tickets a pound a strip. And I can honestly say, we used to send, the most I sent was £900 at Christmas. Sadly, the letter would tell you it's down to 100 now. But in that time, the club almost closed because I couldn't give it so much time. The team at the time thought it was too much for me and I wouldn't be able to do it again because of all that happened, how wrong they were. So we kept it going one day a week, and the numbers were down because of illnesses and everything in the way. It's going back up again now. From 13 and 14, we're now up to 24 and 25 again, which is fantastic. So our donations will increase by then. We have also a penny jar, which we send to the Children's Hospital every year in Bristol. And that penny jar usually amounts to £100, sometimes a little bit more. But that again, they're very grateful for that. We have outings. We have our Christmas dinner that we have every year. I'd like to thank also the bar team because they have been fantastic as well. I'm sure there's somebody I left out because I'm more of a quibbler at the moment. I can't keep things straight. But I'd like to sort of say also, thanks to the presidents of the Union of Catholic Mothers who have been fantastic to me and the whole team. And that is Mary Darrison, Patricia Tester, Mary Mortimer, and many more in this room who have come and supported all the years. I am deeply grateful. Thanks a million to each and every one. And I'd like to thank the caterers as well today. The meal was lovely. And we have a collection to give them. If somebody would ask somebody to try, then I will give them a collection. I'd like to thank, really and truly, Father Kevin, because without him, I don't think we would have this meal today. We were prepared to do it in the club room with just a few members, but on reflection, Father mentioned that, we should have it in Newman Hall, and I should invite all the people that, so that's how it happened. So Father, thank you so much. It's been fantastic. I have occasion with me. These are the three girls now, and their mum, we're in the kitchen, and your dad is in the kitchen for a most wonderful meal, and for all of you.
Since you all enjoyed the meal, or we hope you did, just a quick plug for our restaurant, Lucette, where is my dad's restaurant, and they do between 6 and 7, isn't it? 7 before 7, so it's £7 for a 2-course meal. It's bring your own wine.
In February we had a new stained glass window dedicated to the deceased of the parish, but the window of St. Wulston, and it always thought me very strange that there should be a luncheon club called after St. Wulston. Because St. Wulston, he was the Bishop of Worcester, but he was also a monk, and apparently he was particularly known for fasting. It was very strange to have a luncheon club called after, because what we've done for the last 25 years, people have not fasted, but they've feasted. One wonderful feast every Tuesday. But the other thing about the bishop, though, was in fact he was a very caring person, and he really helped the poor, and he was very concerned about people. And it seems to me that's one of the things about this club, that people are so concerned about one another. And not just concerned about the people who come here, but also concerned about the leukemia, the project and so on, the projects which you support. So it's a very caring club. So in that sense, it's good that the bishop is called after the caring bishop, Saint Wulston. I'd just like to continue to say what Maureen has said, is just to say thank you for all those of you who have helped in so many ways over the years. And it's good to see many of you here today. And it's also good to see Father Pat, my predecessor, and Sister Rita as well, all the way from Fishguard. So that's terrific. So we'd like to thank you all for what you've done. It's one of the successes, the success story of this parish of the King Parish. It's a really wonderful success story. So thank you all very much indeed. I'd like to mention 3 people in particular. I'd like to mention Eleanor Allway, who I think has helped from the very beginning, but she can't be here today. She's very sorry she can't be with us today. I'd like to thank her. I'd like to thank Eileen Salter, who's also been done for most of the time she's been working here, so thank you very much for what you've done. And of course, above all, thank you very much indeed to Maureen. Not only does she prepare the lunches here, but she goes out to pick people up, and she continues to think about them as well and visit them and so on, especially when they're not well and so on. So it's been wonderful work. So just thank you very much indeed for everything you've done. And she also helps me because not only sometimes I come here on Tuesdays, but if I can't come on Tuesdays, she always leaves a meal for me, takes a meal down, leaves it in the recipe so I can have either in the evening or the next day. So I really benefit from this luncheon club as well. So thank you all very much indeed, and I hope you enjoyed today. And I just pray that I'm sure that the club will grow, as it said in the prayer at the beginning, the club will grow from strength to strength. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. So thanks once again for everything that you've done.
I have got one lady who sadly cannot be here today. Next year we are celebrating her 100th birthday. So she sent her apologies this morning that she can't be here, which I'm very sad about. But there we are. She can't always sit at this. So thank you again. Thank you to everyone.
I'd like to thank Maureen. Which says 1982 to 2007 St. Wulston's Lunch Club. Congratulations. There we are.
Done this before.
What's your choice?
'For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
Now we should need to play something.
Number 33. 33. Number 28. 28.
Don't be shy, we're going to do you.
She's
Number 23. 23. Number 2. Number 21.
Eileen! Going out. Ticket. You get it for us. You get it.
Number 17. Sweet 17. Number 22.
22 for you.
Number 20.
Go get it, go get it. Lucky Christmas present for me.
You know what your Christmas present is. Fantastic.
Number 53. 53.
Lewis is it. Looks like a shaving brush. Oh, that's what I was, yeah. Just what I was looking for.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 26. 26. Right, we got the last prize now. Just before the last prize, thank you all those of you who brought the prizes for the raffle. Thanks for that. And the last ticket is number 34. 34.